Here we have the first one, red skin, nice sweet chili, red pepper chili grown in Cornwall in my flat. So yeah, that was the first one grown from seedling. We move on to the Apache. I think everybody knows this one. It's a pretty kind of common one grown on the older patio. Yeah, another one in my room back at uni. So there's the whole set back sitting on the windowsill. Uh, yeah, pretty easy to grow. Do it yourself. Buy a pot, buy some soil, plant the seeds, look after it. There you go. We're moving on, something a bit bigger. I can't remember what this one was called. It was me and my mistakes, but it was a nice one. It's grown on. You'll see a bit later on how that's progressed. So yeah, there you go. That's the Apache, the KN, and the Redskin, all three together, growing quite nicely back in the old flat. So yeah, looking pretty good so far. There you go. Like brought down from the windowsill to get a better photo and a better look. Good quality. Using normal multi-purpose compost and a bit of tomato feed. There you go. That's all three of them, and as you can see, they're going pretty well so far, growing on the windowsill. Minimal light, really, to be fair, but we're going alright. And there you go, and they're starting to flower now, so they're starting to build on the density to them. Talking indoor plants, got a few flowers each, but yeah, there we go. The first chili that ever grew on my plants. Had to pollinate myself because these plants are inside. You don't have the insects flying around to pollinate and fertilise the actual flowers to grow the chilies. So, you know, but there we go. There's a good old Tabasco, one of my first ones I had growing. So it's pretty big now. One of my ever long-lasting projects, that one. And again, the unknown. I can't remember the Pusa Juala. I think it could be, but I'm maybe wrong. I don't know. My mistake again. Won't mention that. There we go. My super hots that I grew after the big ones that you've just seen. That's the HomeGrownUKChili plants, but 2 in 1. Again, just multi-purpose compost in a small pot. Planted the seeds, and there you go. And then you got a couple of choc cab plants growing. Looking forward to those. Come on a bit since then. Then here you go, here are those plants now. That's the Fatale, that wasn't in the last photo, so that's come on. And then as you're coming on to the next one in the middle, that is the chocolate habanero, 2 plants in 1, growing pretty well. And then moving on again, and we have the HomeGrownUKChili. Now they're the most healthy of the plants out of the 3 on the windowsill in my room here in my new house. So they're going pretty well so far. And here we come outside. This is my chili project with my cat. Hello, Troy. Yeah, here we go. This is the Redskin, the smaller one. It's growing quite a bit. These chilies are quite big, not that hot, pretty sweet. Yeah, hello. So yeah, looking forward to those ripening. In the middle we have the KNs that are coming on quite nicely. You can see you've got the big bunches and all the branches, so they're coming on. You've got about, I'd say 20 chilies on each so far. Again, using multi-purpose compost, normal soil, normal pots, nothing special, and a few canes to hold it up, you know, cheap and easy. So yeah, there we go. It's a bit of the Apache as well on the third one along. Concentrate still on the KN and Apache look, coming on quite nicely. Again, got about 20 chilies on that plant. And yeah, that first photo you saw of that first chili, we're moving on, and there he is. He's starting to ripen, so I'm looking forward to testing that one online for you, see how that one goes. But yeah, overall these plants, the yield's pretty high. I mean, I'm keeping it in a corner, southwest facing, in a kind of white painted corner, so the the reflection rate's pretty good. Gets the UVs off the walls pretty quickly. There we go, there's a Tabasco growing quite nicely, the beast out the lot. It's finally started to flower properly and finally growing some chilies on here. You know, after a good 7 months of growing. It sounds a long time, but this plant's been holding itself back. There you go, there's a couple of little ones on the way. So yeah, that's the Tabasco, looking good so far, has to be said. And here we go. This plant went through a bit of a dodgy stage. One of that tall bit stuck onto the top of the cane. Looks a bit unhappy, but then you move down to the bottom of the plant where it's just kind of overgrown now. You've got loads of chilies, nice golden colour, decent size to them, quite a funky smell, beautiful flowers. I know they're quite big chilies, so I'm not sure what size it's supposed to grow. And you've got a 7 pod sitting in there, nice little one. Yeah, great little plant. It's come on leaps and bounds in the past month. It's just started fruiting like nobody's business. I'm quite surprised. Yeah, that is the chili corner. Cat again. Moving on. There we go. We've got some. I can't remember what they are. I think Trinidad scorpions and some bee jolokios. So they're only just started. But yeah, chili corner. Thank you. Oh, hi YouTube, thanks for watching. You saw my chili corner. As I said, I only gave the kind of the basic info on some of these plants. But if you want to know any of what I've done through the process of growing, from seedling to plant itself, to looking after it, to maintaining, to feeding, then yeah, pass me on a private message. I'll get back to you. You can always comment, but I've struggled to get back to some of the comments when a lot of people answer, so best bet is private message me. Subscribe, show you some more in the future when these plants develop and what they look like when they're ready to be eaten and to be tested out, and be sure to test them for you on here. So again, thanks to my subscribers. We wouldn't be where we are today without you guys helping me out and supporting. All you viewers, come along and subscribe, check out my channel, have a look, check it out for yourself, see what you think. So cool, thanks everybody.